Yep, there we are. Alright. And I'm already up and streaming again. I'm very sorry, I was supposed to be doing this many hours ago, but today was a very special day with a lot of things going on. Today there's actually the Game Awards, not Game Awards, Lord. Wow, I'm really off. Today was the PC Gaming Show. It was the uh, Guerrilla Collective Day 1, as well as the Future of Games show. Essentially, it's E3 without the E3. I am actually working on videos to do with some of that stuff, as well as with Sony. But to kind of keep a promise, I did say I was going to stream at 3, so I'm going to stream today. And I'm actually going to stream not an American Truck Simulator like I said last time, but Euro Truck Simulator. So let's just jump right into it. Yeah, this is my rig. Alright. I don't know if there's any items here, but I do kind of need something because I need a load to be able to help with this mission. There's an event going on called the Operation Genoa Bridge. The Operation Genoa Bridge is actually recreating, if you will, a in-game bridge of a real bridge that is being created over in Italy, in Genoa. Uh, it is a very big project. Oh, no, that doesn't help. Florence is nice, but no. I'm trying to help figure out something to get. We'll do that one. That'll get us at least started. Let's get back into the game. It'll have our trailer load up, and we'll pick it up and we'll get started. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Slowly loading. I am like jumping everything right now. So I'm still having issues hearing anything. So I'm going to very quickly pull in here. So give me a second. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not getting any game audio. I don't know why. Looking through everything, there should be game audio. Sorry for this, everyone. This is a very frustrating issue. Where is my audio going right now? They're going to my headset. That's probably why. Something happened. I'm not sure what. Essentially, any audio that's going to my headset is now suddenly not being recorded. It, it's weird. Alright, gonna use that. Look on it. I wish there was a way to test this. Okay, I'm trying to like pull up a version of the stream to kind of get an idea of what I'm hearing. But I'm still not getting any audio. That's really frustrating. That shouldn't be that way. I don't know what to do about that. No, we're not using the microphone there. Okay, I'm just gonna have to keep playing without it. So sorry, y'all are gonna hear like everything clicking, and I don't like it. I really wish I had like a way to make sure this worked, but I didn't, because when I rewatched the stream for last time, there was audio. It's just really quiet, so I tried to turn it up. Didn't do anything this time from the looks of it. I don't know how to fix this. I really don't. Ooh! Ooh, there's audio now! I'm hearing myself delayed, and I'm hearing audio now, so that's good. It took me hearing myself a few seconds later for me to realize it. That's a far way away. Well, I can't do anything about that. So, there we go. I called my trucking company Nerd National back in the day, which I feel kind of bad because I realized later there's a British YouTuber who is called Nerd Cubed, and I felt kind of bad. Alright, so in the top left you'll probably notice a small rear view mirror that looks very unrealistic. That's the game mirror. I can like add it and not. You can use the ones in the game, but I just it's so far to look over at these points, and I just need it for like quick glances, so I just keep it there. I actually use the real vehicles ones on the right to see better. I know I'm getting tired. I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry. So I know that I said that I was going to do essentially an episodes about Seattle. Ooh, what's going on? Sorry. I'm suddenly getting like... There we are. I was getting very loud sounds in my ear. That was very good. Very what happened is they're doing this Genoa operation, the event, and you have to do, I believe it's 6 to each side of the bridge, and after you do that, you get a reward at the end. P is what it is. Nope. There we go. I've done about 4. No, yes, 4. So you have to do 6 jobs each side. I've done about 4, so this is gonna be 4. I can't remember. I swear, I'm not just tired in game. I might be tired in real life. It's been a day. Keeping up with all the game shows and everything else. It's been draining. I still have an entire project that I need to finish. Very soon you'll be seeing game news content on this channel. I have started work on what is essentially a PlayStation 5 event video, and I run down everything that's in it. I talk about my feelings on everything, and we just quickly move from one thing to the next. And yeah, with the new consoles coming out and the current generation being the way it is, I thought it would be kind of fun to just do news wrap-ups and talk about that all. Doing streams in games like American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, Minecraft, just keeping that kind of going as well, I thought could be kind of a neat experience. It's something that you don't really see other places. Then again, I also know that I'm streaming into the void, as they once talked about on Gamers with Jobs in a podcast. I'm listening to episodes from like 2016, so I don't know if they ever brought it up again, but yeah. Oh, right. If you avoid sleeping long enough, the cops will find you. Much like real life, I hear. But the issue is I had no place to stop and rest, so... Oh, now I'm getting a speeding offense. Well, la-ti-da. My trucking headquarters for this game is in the UK, so I have a right-sided cab with miles per hour as my speed, which doesn't really work that well in the UK, or in Europe, where I am now. I'm in Italy, where they use kilometers per hour, and I drive with the driver on the left side, so you know, I'm doing everything wrong. Euro Truck Simulator was actually a game that I found through that channel I mentioned earlier, Nerd Cubed. I had originally found him through Euro Truck Simulator, and he also kind of fully ended up turning me on to it. He's the one who kind of showed that this is a fun game, and I messed up. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Yay! Y'all saw nothing. Now, I'm playing with a multi-system right now. I'm using a controller right now to drive better, and I'm using my keyboard to do things that I can't do on my controller. It's just, you know, driving with the WASD or the arrow keys just doesn't feel as good. Doing with a controller feels like you have a bit more control over the steering wheel and the ability to drive. Well, that's what it's like in my experience. Ah, fudge. There we are. There we go. Now I should be able to get right to there. To the delivery point. And then I should be able to pick up a job to take it right back. I'll do the west side because I haven't been down that way yet. So the goal for this event is to do 1 million deliveries. Within 4 days, the community had done 500,000 deliveries. And last I checked before starting this video, the community was somewhere at 300,000 on both sides. So we're about 600,000 deliveries into this bridge. I think we're close to around 700,000, but... and this is the Genoa Bridge in Italy. It's based on a real project that is in construction right now. They've been sharing photos of the actual bridge under construction, as well as, talking about what's been going on with the bridge with COVID, and the people that are still working on it day to day. And, it's been a very interesting event, bringing attention to a really cool project, and highlighting some really amazing people working on it. I personally love looking up infrastructure projects from around the world. YouTube recommended me, here's how much I enjoy it. YouTube recommended me a South African interstate project, to which I then went and did more research on more modern photography and everything, and it was so cool to see these large infrastructure projects. I've also been watching a lot of I think it was West Africa. They were building a very large brand new freight line, and watching railroads being built in the modern day and age is something like amazing. If I would have got a freaking ticket from that, I was going to be so mad. It's just... the Crossline project, I know that Crossrail is, like, so expensive, and oh lord, everyone hates it, but no, it's amazing in my mind, because Crossrail is essentially a new tube line. It is the London Tube getting a brand new line, which that thing's been open for, dear lord, steam engines ran on it. It's been around since the 1800s, maybe even earlier. I don't have a way to look up the information at the moment, but such projects that are amazing in scope and modern are very interesting to me. So this Genoa Bridge project is really kind of cool, because it's a large, essentially what the Americans would call an interstate bridge over a town. It's just, there is a lot to be amazed with in our world. There's a lot wrong and a lot to be very upset with, and to be angered by, and to want to be fixed. But there's also a lot of interesting things that are happening that are interesting for different reasons. Economic, and for the interest in the freedom and the move of future construction projects, and the future movement of goods. There was a project finished a few years ago, which was essentially a rail line that, with some work, they were able to get a train all the way from China to the UK, which is insane. That is a crazy amount of difference, and so many different rail gauges. It's something that most people don't even think about. Not all the world uses the same standard gauge. China uses a different gauge than a lot of the other parts of the world, and Russia uses a different gauge than other parts. When you think of the US and the UK, you don't think about that because, most of our trains run the same track. But, you can get a good idea because it's all similar. But there are other parts that don't have that. So having a transport connection network that can run so far and be able to be transported over that long distance is a technical feat of what has essentially become the future. And it's also why I'm really excited for the new Flight Simulator game, because it is a game that is going to be demonstrating the newest technology of such a simple thing as a flight simulator. And, you know, flight simulators are used for helping train pilots even. I know a guy who, that's what he does. He puts hundreds of hours into Flight Simulator to help him better prepare for his flight exams. And it's just, living in today's day and age, we have such technology and we have such new transportation networks and we have such amazing how do I word this? There's a lot of amazing things out there, to put it simply. I think one of my favorite things still is, we're going to pick up this, transportation projects like freight lines, like these bridges, like in Seattle they have the Link Light Rail, and in Orlando we have the Sunrail system that got built, and then there's also the upcoming Brightline expansion to Orlando that is just plowing away. Like, I look at like videos of that every once in a while, and it's just, it really makes me happy to see how we are pushing forward. I had a very lovely discussion the other day with someone about the Cybertruck, and we essentially ended up discussing less about the Cybertruck and more about how the Cybertruck is a product of, how do I word this? The Cybertruck is a product of latest innovations and the latest work being done in vehicles. It is a large load-bearing vehicle with a very good mileage per battery. And my biggest issue is it comes with such a bad design. It comes with such a weird design. It's so stupidly cyberpunk, I swear. But still, when it comes out, the Cybertruck is going to be one of the best and most efficient electric vehicles on the market if it ends up holding up to what they're saying. And it's technologies like that. It's projects like Brightline, which is adding high-speed rail to the Florida, and the California High-Speed Rail Network, which is adding high-speed rail lines to California. You know, these projects that are going to essentially, when they're done, change the entire region. The Link Light Rail in Seattle is connecting large parts of the surrounding area of Seattle very easily to what is essentially downtown. The light rail system that's in the heart of the city, just being able to ride it in from these more remote areas, you're able to get anywhere in the entire city. It just takes getting in there to be able to get around easier, and it just, yep, I saw you too late. I saw you too late. The Genoa project is really interesting. I'm really excited about the Genoa project. I'm really excited about all these infrastructure projects around the world, and I'm an advocate for more. I'm always an advocate for more. I'm always an advocate for putting money back into our world's infrastructures. I'm always down for that. If you ask me, do I want to invest money into having the U.S. update and upgrade its entire rail network instead of funding our military? I would say yes. Oh, I know, I said something controversial to my audience of me, myself, and I right now on the stream. I just, you know, when it comes right down to it, without the infrastructure of your roads and your railroads and your ships, without your infrastructure, you have no ability to have a military. So once you don't take care of your own country's ability to get around, you have failed your ability to defend yourself. Cool, all-terrain vehicles are cool, but they're not going to help you if you are ever attacked. It's just how it is. It's what we learned all the way back in World War I and World War II, that the transportation networks of those time periods and of the nations were immensely essential to how the wars went. Heck, if you want to look back even farther, the Civil War, the entire reality of the railroads in the Civil War affected how both sides fought that war. Transportation networks matter. Funding them matters, and right now I think funding that over funding other things would be much more helpful, or defunding other things would be much more helpful. I know, I'm here to do a very kind of woohoo, we're building a bridge type of stream, and now I'm just kind of like, guys, the future, everything depends on everything. I've been talking too much. I've been talking very rapidly, and my voice is starting to go. Oh, Lord. By the way, if you haven't noticed yet, I'm going to point it out so now you won't stop noticing it. To the left of my screen is a bobblehead dog, and on the top there are various tassels. They bounce when I move. Now you won't be able to stop seeing them. Well, you're welcome. So yeah, Euro Truck Simulator. It's a game about building a trucking empire through the UK and Europe. You know, you're here to build up your empire and deliver goods and, in my opinion, explore the world. Become a bit more cultured. But I do absolutely plan to do an American Truck Simulator video, probably in the next few weeks. I know I said I was going to do the 3 to 4. I'm also thinking of maybe doing another day. I'm not sure when. I need to really get work started so I can better plan this for like days that I can have off, or days that I can like make sure I'm home by to do this. But you know, right now kind of free floating, so Saturdays I'm going to try and make sure that I'm always doing a stream by 3 to 4 o'clock. I've got it in my calendar. It's literally just because of the shows today that I wasn't here, so you can expect these to happen those days. And I also heavily think that I will be doing streams throughout the week. Yep. Yep. I saw that coming. I don't know why we stopped. What? I'm so confused right now. I don't know why that truck was stopped. There's nothing in front of him. Oh, I am so mad right now. I am so mad right now. That makes no sense. I'm taking up most of the lanes. I'm so mad right now. I don't care if I'm going to break the speed limit. I'm getting around you. I've lost so much money on this delivery, and I am so mad about it. This is just not okay, in my opinion. I keep saying that I'm a good driver, and then things like that will happen, and I've done it enough now in front of my roommate that she thinks that I would be a terrible driver if I were to do this in real life, and it's just... oh, it's so upsetting. Because I have issues parking my little hatchback car, but when you gave me... when I had a U-Haul, I was able to back up the trailer. I don't know. Don't know. Normally by now I'd be listening to like a podcast, or I'd be like back in the day I would be listening to music from the country, but these days I just listen to podcasts because I have so many to listen to. I'm dealing with a plethora of podcasts, and that is frustrating. Watch, everyone's gonna blur off, and I'm going to do the speed thing. Whoosh. Oh, it's right there. So we don't even get to see the bridge on the side. Alright. And there we are. The first delivery to this side of the bridge done. And we get a lovely overview of the Genoa Bridge. That's it going over the town. Nice. So I did one project driving away. Now I've done one project driving in. It took me 13 minutes. So I probably have done about 26. So we'll do one more. to take a load out. And that's where I'll stop for now. I can return it. Ugh. Some of these are just not good. That's so... I was hoping for something better, but I'm not seeing anything much better. That's a lot of money. The issue is as soon as I get over there, I'm going to have a mission to take it right back. And that's why I'm like kind of like hesitant to do it, because that's a lot of distance to cover to do something that I'm literally just going to take it right back. But my own personal goal, I've done 4 in the east, 1 on the west. And yeah. So much more to do. That frustrates me. Also, I got a lovely dragon. It makes my inside of that cab blue. So when all the goals have been reached, this bridge will be officially opened in-game. And it should reflect real life when the thing's done. Yeah. You know, I was going to do so much more, but I am so beat up. I actually feel like I have officially beat myself up. I gave myself such a verbal thrashing a few minutes ago with all that talking about everything that's going on in the world and, you know, all that I think I'm going to end it here. Not my best of streams, but not the worst. It's a very quick one. Should be back next Saturday around 3 o'clock for another stream, and hopefully I get to do some more before that. Maybe I won't be as ranty during those times. So, till then,